What's up, everybody? It's Steve here with Stone Doll Gaming. We are coming back to the show 2025. We are going to start a new Road to the Show character today. I have decided that we are going to do a dynamic pitcher. So we will be starting up a new save file and going down that road. Full disclosure, like I said, it is set to dynamic. I do play with a 3-button push. So that's what we're going to be doing starting with this particular stream. So we're going to start new. And we are going to go ahead and go with another male. We're just going to go with a pitcher, starting pitcher. Oh, it lets us, does it let us pick all 5 just to start? Oh, sweet. Okay, so let's see. Four seam, change up, curveball, knuckle curve. And all right. I think we're going to go with a slider. And well, I'll move them around later, but that's what we're going to go with. We're going to go with, oh, what happened to them? Did they all go away? Oh, no, never mind. I'm stupid. All right, so we got a 4-seam fastball, change up, curveball, knuckle curve, and a slider. I think that'll probably go ahead and be good to get us started. And figure you out, become an ace pitcher. Okay, big game. All right. I think I'll save 3, and we'll hang on to them for possible upgrades later on down the road. So let's go ahead and confirm that. Get us up to a 50 overall before we even get picked. 58 overall. All right. Now we're going to save those for later. Whoops. There we go. All right. Wait, why doesn't it have my other character in here? Oh, well, whatever. We're starting all over. It's no big deal. Yes. We are going to go with number 99 since we're going to be a right-handed fireball thrower. I think that's pretty good. I'm more concerned about the hair. Where's the hair at? There we go. Well, you know, if the shoe fits, we're going to go full bald. We will go with a goatee because, you know. All right, I think that's going to be close enough. Hey, what's up? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. All right. I think we're just going to go ahead and jump off with that. I don't really care too much since he's going to be a pitcher. He can't really have all the other crap on. So just jump in here and get going.
Even before your first career day in school, you knew you wanted to be a Major League Baseball player. You crushed the ball off the tee, dominated Little League. Fast forward to high school, and you can do it all on the diamond. The road to the show should be a breeze, right?
So far, so good.
Think again.
Getting started with the road to the show.
High school athletes a year. 8% will play in college. After that, it gets even tougher. Only 5% of college players get drafted, and just 14% of those drafted actually make it to the majors. So after high school, you're looking at a 0.062% chance of making it to the big leagues. Too much math? Look at it this way.
I just finished up Avowed, and I don't know, kind of whatever I'm in the mood for. Been playing this. Yeah, whatever I'm in the mood for, really. I just kind of barely started streaming about a month and a half ago, maybe.
Think is possible to leave your mark on the game forever? Ready to pave your road to the show? Let's go.
Yes, I do have Instagram. It's Stoned Old Gaming. Cool. Well, thank you. I appreciate that as well. Yeah, I will. I'll jump on and take a peek out here in a minute. So he's a starting pitcher. That's either my homie or my opposition, one or the other.
Welcome to high school baseball on the show, live from Bird's Eye Field. I'm Ben Gelman, and I'll be bringing you all the action here on Senior Day. Today we'll get a chance to see these upperclassmen play their last regular season game. One last opportunity to show off their skills and celebrate their high school careers in front of their
All right, let's go ahead and get this going. See if we can win the high school championship game. I mean, at least they're going to let me start, so that's cool.
And on the mound today, Joe Stoner. Let's take a closer look. With 5 pitches in the arsenal, he's got a lot of ways to approach each hitter in this lineup. But if he only has 1 or 2 of those pitches working, the batters will have an easier time guessing what's coming. Anytime you can eliminate pitches from consideration, it gives you a leg up against the pitcher.
Mow him down.
Hit in the air, right field, Landrum. 1 away.
Batting second, left fielder, David Hassett.
Here's the left fielder, David Hassett. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach.
Hey, one down, one down.
Line drive, base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away.
Not a good start. Already losing my challenges.
Pitch, aggressive approach. I don't know what he could have done better on the mound. That pitch was well placed inside, but he fought it off the other way for a knock. And we'll see if his speed.
All right, now I need to get my guys to turn two.
Be patient.
Righty comes to the plate.
Ball.
In the dirt, but blocked.
Good job, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate it.
One away.
The 1-1 offering. There goes the runner. This one's hot. Safe, a stolen base. This team knows the catcher doesn't have an elite arm, so they're doing the smart thing to test it here. The pitcher has to help the catcher by varying timing, stepping off, and breaking the runner's rhythm.
All right, he stole that on me too, so I got to pay attention to him.
Hey, check the runner. Go one.
That one not close.
All right, here we go. Get your shit together.
And a big swing and a miss.
We got a full count. Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner at
Full
second
count.
here and 1 away.
All right, I'm going to sit you down here, buddy. Give you a little knuckle curve. Oh,
Line to right for a base
shit.
hit. Runner around third.
Two.
Runner scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. So close to going foul that time, but a great job to keep it.
All right, let's see what we
That's
got.
a good example of why it's so important to keep your hands tight to the body. If you overextend, that's a foul ball for sure.
Mow him down.
All right, I got that. Any reading without allowing a run.
Hey, one out here. We got one.
All right, let's just do this. We'll limit the damage here.
Robbie Sterling, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
One ball,
Runner at first, 1 away.
Come on now.
Right through there for a strike.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Late on that fastball. 3 straight
All right.
fastballs to start this
1,
round.
2.
I'd expect him to go off speed here to change the pace. And now the 1-2.
Ah, 2 aim early. All right.
2-2. Watts is the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Still got to get the timing down a little bit.
Now a flare off the bat. That drops
Thank
in
God.
no
All right.
man's land, a foul ball.
Hey, let's go right here. All right, come on now.
Got him.
All
2
right.
away now.
First strikeout. There we go.
So up next, Danny Rosa. That misses the zone. And that's
God,
ball 1.
close.
Where's that one? one now. Be patient.
This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side.
All right, well, we controlled it. We only gave up 1 run, so that's not too bad.
They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Midway in the We're back here at the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Rolando Tebow.
Be patient.
And that's
Oh,
outside.
pretty
And it's
close,
1-0.
buddy. Come on.
Bash down the right side, but foul.
This kid throws pretty hard for being in high school.
And the 1-1.
17, 18 years old, and he's throwing 90 miles an hour.
Right back to him on the mound.
Throw
Not
it.
in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Here's the catcher, Jonah
Well, that
McCann.
sucked. All right, let's see what we got.
Beyond a runner at
Turn
first,
2.
Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double
Be
play.
patient. Get him out of there.
Trying. Haven't had a very successful run so far yet. Oh, that's close.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike.
Damn it. Pay attention. I'm not even paying attention to the runner on first.
With the mediocre arm behind home plate, the base runner stood a good chance of getting that steal. Factor in the big lead, and it was an easy swipe. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one fouled off. Runner in scoring position.
All right,
nobody
curveball.
out. Here in the top of the second.
Hit the back corner here.
Keeps the AB going with the foul ball.
Hit him with a changeup on the
1-2,
inside.
Here's the pitch. Battling here, fouls it away.
All right, now I'm going to give him some high gas.
This pitch misses.
Oh,
and
God damn it.
counts even at 2. What a take with 2 strikes. Lined, and that's a base knock.
Throw him, throw him, throw him, throw him.
On his way to the plate. The throw is offline, and the run comes in to score.
Shit.
It's 2-zip. Nice job of 2-strike hitting there. Didn't get overwhelmed. He choked up a bit and punched that one into the outfield for a base hit.
Be patient.
So digging in, Miguel.
These guys are pretty
Longo.
tough even for being on rookie. I can't believe they're beating me up like this.
And nobody away.
All right.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
I need my boys in the defense or the offense to come up with some runs for me too.
Slap the other way, foul ball.
Get ahead, stay ahead. Hey, here we go.
Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up.
All right, we're gonna get him on a curveball on the outside corner here. There we go, perfect.
Swinging for the strikeout. Swing went right over top of the curveball. Marino will hit next.
You want to start with the curve? All right, well we'll start with a curveball.
And there's
All
a
right.
breaking ball that drops in.
Come on, Mo.
Another one? Well,
Be patient. 1 out now.
Rolled to short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Eats it, and they're happy with the out.
it's all right. We'll take the lead runner. Take the lead runner, that's fine.
The sure out and keep the runner out of scoring position. Back to the top of the order.
All right.
Hernandez getting ready to hit.
Plays that 1 now.
Knuckle curve.
Be patient.
Ground ball to third base.
Turn it.
They're in plenty of time.
All
That's
right.
the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. Midway. Welcome back, folks, and just a reminder that this.
All
is
right,
a
well, they tied it up for me.
second
That's
game
cool.
here at the high
Thank
school
you.
level. Hassett singled and scored the first time around. On the ground to third.
Damn it! My slider barely goes up, and then they get a hit.
Nice cut there to push the ball the other way. When you try to go back through the middle, you can get a lot of hits the other way, even if you're a bit behind on your swing. So
Stay
up
aggressive
next,
up there.
Eric Watts. Runner at first with nobody out. Outfielders will want to get the ball in quickly if it gets past the infield. Keep them from going first to third.
Hey, here we go. No outs now. All right. 0-1.
All right, so this is the number 3 batter. We're going to go with the fastball low.
In the infield right now.
Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play.
All right. We go with the fastball here low. Now we're going to go with the changeup. Okay, we can do a curveball.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
He's ahead of it. So now we'll go with some gas up high. Nope. Go down low for the double play. Try to get the double play ball.
Goes down looking
Take that
for the
too.
strikeout.
Take that
Couldn't
too.
pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. Sterling digs
All right.
in now. Struck out looking the first time.
Still need a double play ball.
To avoid hitting an easy bouncer here, a grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. That one finds the zone.
You want another one? All right.
Hey, we got one.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes. This guy out. Get him yourself.
To short.
Oh,
Could be
it's all
2.
right.
The underhand flip. There's one. On to first.
There we go. We'll take it.
And
We'll
that's
take
the
it. We'll
inning.
take it.
One hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. We move on to the bottom of the third. We're tied in this one, 2-2. Welcome back to Bird's Eye Field.
All right.
On to the
Still
next
tied.
inning. And now it's going to be Danny Rosa.
Mow him down. Nobody here. No outs. Ball. 1-0.
I need to kind of switch up my delivery animation. I usually like to just pitch from the stretch. All right, change up.
Let's go. Hit your spot here.
Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1-2.
We'll do a curveball. We're gonna make him chase it. Oh,
Ball to third. DeBrew. Tosses to
can't believe you
first.
got a bat on that.
Batter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, shortstop, Rolando.
Tebow, the next to hit.
Oh, this is the guy that reached on my throwing error, where I just ran the ball over there and didn't throw it to him.
That's a ball.
Oh, Blue, what's up?
Hee-haw.
Yeah, you owed me, but that was a strike too.
1-1.
Knuckle curve. Oof,
Swing and a
thank you
miss.
for missing that because I threw that way early.
1-2 is the count.
And sit you down on a changeup.
And a foul ball, so he stays alive.
I don't want to throw that. We're going to go with some gas up top.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swings and jolts one to left. It's back there.
Okay,
Snaps
maybe next
it
time
off
I'll
the
listen to you,
warning track.
but that'll be next time.
That one wasn't exactly labeled, but the wind blowing out to left nearly nudged it out of here. Jonah McCann will hit next.
All right, 2 down.
Singled and drove in a run the first time
Be
through.
aggressive. Alright.
2 outs, bases empty.
Knuckle curve at the knees.
Strike 2. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put
All
it in
right.
play. Maybe gonna have to fight
The same
one or two
thing.
off. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
I was hoping he'd chase that.
Close one, but doesn't
Dude,
get the
what's up?
call.
Nice eye.
2 down and nobody aboard. Top half of the 4th. Fights it off. We'll see another.
Another one. Okay. Fastball. We're going to do up and away.
Here's the 2-2.
Oh, shit, too early. All right.
And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going.
All right, buddy. I'm going to hit you with a slider here.
Off the mark there. Full count now. Tremendous battle by the hitter here. I'm impressed with the way he's
Yeah, this guy's got a pretty good eye. And then you're going to take it looking? Well, all right.
And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, no.
All right, guys, let's get some runs. I need a couple runs.
All set for the start of this inning. Leading off.
Not helping.
Blanco.
Blanco.
Start off with a knuckle curve away.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And
Oof.
foul ball.
Curveball.
And it's strike 2.
0-2.
Give him a high tight heater.
Keeps the AB going with the foul ball.
Low and away heater.
And here's the 0-2. This one is labeled.
Get there. All right, good.
Trouble here puts it away for the out. And there's one down. That was a really good swing. Lined out, but he was very close to getting on as the go-ahead run.
Be patient.
At the plate, Troy Marino. 0 for 1, hit into a fielder's choice the first time.
Take one.
That's a hittable pitch,
All
but
right, one
not
out.
what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. All tied up. We're in the top of the 5th inning.
Hey, just you and him. Get him yourself. Hey, let's go right here.
Try backdoor curveball.
0-2, and the delivery. Swings through it for the K. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th.
Now batting.
Hernandez getting ready to hit.
All right, here we go. Top of the order. Leadoff guy. That's what I was trying to say. Top of the order.
Hee-haw. 0-1.
Those glasses are horrible, pal.
Be patient.
Puts this one in the air down the line. And that is a foul ball.
Make him go fishing. Come on.
Got it. Nice job out there as he gets him 1, 2, 3.
All right, come on.
So no
Somebody's got to get a
runs,
run.
no hits, no errors, and nobody left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. We're tied in this one 2-2.
Now pitching.
We're back, and they
Oh,
make
shit.
a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Thomas Donnelly. Stoner with a solid performance on the mound, but most importantly, he helped get his team the win as all eyes were on him and his senior class. He showed the college
Cal
coaches
State
and
Fullerton,
scouts
huh?
that he has the pitching prowess to take his game to the next level.
Oh, cool. So I got the win, so we must have gotten a run somewhere before they pulled me. I'll take that. Texas Christian. They got high skill development, though. That's good. Damn, quite a few teams. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 teams? Damn. Well, now let's see what happens. We won that game, but championship game next. All right, here we go. I wonder if it's, I mean, it's obviously going to let me pitch again, so.
The high school state championship has arrived live from Rush Peak Field. After months of hard work, dedication, and unforgettable moments, it all comes down to this. For these young prospects, it's one last chance. We're back here at the ballpark. On the hill here today, Joe Stoner. Not that I have any room to talk, but he's on the shorter side for a starting pitcher.
Hey,
He
hey,
presents
hey,
some
calm down,
challenges
calm
because
down.
The ball comes from a lower release point, and it tends to flatten out in the zone. He'll need to have good command, work the corners, and maybe even mix up his timing to keep
Don't you
hitters
worry,
off
buddy.
balance.
I'll take care of it.
The 0-1. Just missed. It's a huge feat for any ball player to reach the state championship game. Let's hope he can find a moment to breathe and take it all in. Right through there for a strike.
Give him a chair.
All right, knuckle curve. Put it right here on his knees.
Line drive.
That'll
Pulls
work.
it in, one away. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the
this guy
hit.
outta here.
Sometimes that's how it goes.
Be patient.
These guys are on fire, literally. Zone's all red.
Floyd Lyons stands in here, takes ball one low. One out and
Curveball,
base is
tried on the
empty.
back door. Fastball down here, right around the kneecaps.
High fly
Up,
ball to
up.
right field. Landrum settles under it. 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder.
Priest digs in now.
Priest.
There's the one, huh? Be patient.
Damn, this boy's got some heat everywhere.
Hee-haw! 0-1.
That one finds the corner. And it's 0-2.
Get him out of there.
I'm going to give you a slider instead of a knuckle curve just because I want to. And I probably should have thrown the knuckle curve like the damn catcher told me to.
A
Damn
two-out
it.
knock, and it keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, center fielder.
Oliver Ryder, the
All
next
right.
to hit.
Runner!
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. To second, but way too late. Safe there. This is a classic steal situation with 2 outs. If you get thrown out, the batter will just lead off the next inning. But because they got the steal, he could knock in a run with a hit to the outfield.
My catcher does have a pretty shit arm from the looks of things, but that's my fault too. I didn't even check the runner. Didn't even think about it.
Hey, come on, we got a home right here. Be patient.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
All right. Go up, slow it down for the changeup. Try to get the K. Nope.
On the ground to
Oh,
third,
God
and this
damn
one
it.
Could be extra bases. Coming to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Not in time. Safe. That's a great
Fuck.
example of his top-end speed. When he turns on the afterburners out of the box, it's really fun to watch. Man at second here with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Terrell Macbeth.
Be patient.
That one finds the zone. Pitcher can't dwell on what's already happened. Got to focus on this next pitch and try to
All right, we're
set
going to go with a changeup here, low and away. And I think now we're going to go with a high fastball.
Man at second with 2 down. That
Damn.
one is foul. We'll see another.
Another fastball. Missed that one totally. That was my bad.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here we go now, dog.
Grounder up the middle.
Oh,
Lays
come
it.
on.
Oh, it's off the glove. Beats the throw.
Damn it.
The defense comes away with nothing.
Well, nice stop. You saved a
2
RBI, so.
outs with runners at the corners. Next up, Andres Pena. That one fouled off.
These guys are, I can't let them start a little rally here. I need to get this out.
Hey, no runs.
Rolls away a little bit. No action on the bases, though.
Be patient.
Here comes the 1-1. To the right side. And that's just foul.
Oh,
Runners at
Whew,
the corner
that was close.
posts with 2 away.
Hey, 2 outs.
Keeps the AB going with the foul ball.
All right, give you a slider, out and away.
Struck out swinging.
There we go. That'll work.
They limit the damage here. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, 2 runners left on base.
All right, I need you guys to give me some runs back now.
Ready to go for the last
And you
half of the
didn't
inning.
listen.
Leading off, Marcus Loftus. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
McDonald steps on first for the out.
Batting 8th, the shortstop. Bill Grant.
Grant now at the plate.
Be patient. Hey, stay aggressive up there.
Close, but
Oh my God! Come on, man.
1-0.
and that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
He swings and fouls one off.
All right, fastball. We're gonna give it to him
Here's
up,
1-2 offering.
up high.
And there's
Damn.
a rocket into the outfield.
I just need to keep the ball down and quit playing with them.
I know I was preaching an up-the-middle approach, but that ball was hit right on the screws, and that leads to a lot of base knocks, no matter which
That's a
direction
ball.
you send it. Jason Nishi in the box with 1 away, looks at ball 1.
Be aggressive.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. McDonald to second, on to first, double play. And
Good,
that's
good
the
job,
inning.
guys.
1 hit in the
Needed
inning,
that.
but no
Needed
one
that
left to
bad.
vote. As we go to the last of
All
the
right,
third,
tied.
now it's the
We're
right
tied.
fielder, Lou Rowan.
Hey, no outs here.
There's a strike.
Be patient.
Ground ball up the middle. Bonilla.
Nope.
Safe. He beats it out. And the go-ahead run is on to start the inning. Great job reaching first base on
That was a nice
infield
hit. I mean, that was
He
like
really had to put the
right up
pedal
the
to
middle.
metal to reach safely. He adds a really nice dimension to this offense. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Safe. A stolen base.
I keep forgetting they're gonna run on me. I keep fucking forgetting it.
Hey, force it one here.
Runner edging away at second base. Fouled off left side. That's the kind of pitch he likes to hammer a bit away so he can extend the arms. This time, though, he wasn't quite able to square it up. Safe, and the go-ahead runs at third.
Come on, Steve, get your
difficult
shit
for
together.
runners at second to read a ball that gets away from the catcher. It can be hard to gauge how much room you have to work with. Line to left.
Yeah, by my shit, I gave up away the.
Tags from third. Throw off line, runner scores.
That was
It's
all on me
2-1.
too.
Mitchell Priest will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Only one out.
Be patient.
Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit.
And these guys just finding
So they
holes,
get a runner
just
on
finding
with a 1-out
holes.
single.
All they're doing is lowering my draft pick. These
Ryder
bastards.
Getting ready to hit. Doubled home a run the first time at bat. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
All right, we need to get 2.
Come on, mow him down.
Bash down the right side, but foul. That breaking ball certainly looked meaty coming in. Just couldn't keep the weight back long enough. Grounder left side, and it goes just foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
All right, one more out. One more out.
Here's the second baseman, Terrell Macbeth. Reached on an infield single the first time. Grounder to third.
All right, there we go. At least we're out of it.
And with the inning over, that'll keep more runs from coming in. They pick up
All right,
a
guys.
run
Now I
on
need
2
another
hits.
run.
Welcome back to Rush Peak Field. Bottom of the 4th. And now, Andres Pena. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Got the bat head right to it, but a little bit ahead of schedule. Slow down the swing a hair, and that's a dinger.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Hey, here we go.
And
God damn it.
that's outside.
Be patient.
And that
All right.
drop Steps in
2 and
for a
2.
strike.
2 and 2.
2 and 2.
There we go.
Swinging. One gone,
Take
leading
that
off
too.
the fourth. Loftus, the next to hit. 0 for 1, grounded out to first the last time.
Hut!
1 out and the base is empty.
Knuckle curve. Oh, shit. I meant. Oh, well. You're getting a knuckle curve, not the other one.
0 and 2, waves at that one. Once again, he's ahead 0 and 2, and he's got the power in this at bat. Struck out.
There you go.
looking
Pull
for
that
the
trigger
backwards
for him.
K. 2 outs already in the home fourth. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Bill Grant. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hey, stay aggressive up there.
And a curve misses outside.
Hey, plays at 1 now. Be patient. And now we've got 2.
Here's the 1-0 offering.
Hut 1.
On the ground to the left. Dives, but it keeps
Oh,
him
my
to the
God.
glove. No throw. And a come away without an out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jason Nishi.
So a runner aboard. Jason Nishi digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off.
Be patient.
The 0-1.
Be aggressive.
And there's a strike.
All right.
Come on, big shooter.
Gets a piece, stays alive.
All right. Curveball in the back door here. Throw him out. Throw him out. Throw him out. You're fine.
Throw to first.
Oh, my God.
Pulls into second with 2 gone.
Come on.
Not much of a fight put up there. That 3-pitch strikeout was over fast.
What a fucking joke.
Manager out of the dugout, time to make a change.
Oh, come on.
Stoner departs, leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on, and we'll be back in a minute.
Damn it. You just cost me the game.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Derek Lane. Comes in with runners at second and third. Stoner gave it his all on the mound, but it wasn't enough as they come up short. What a journey it's been to the state championship game for this team. This young hurler showed some impressive talent.
Well,
He
that
might turn
sucked.
some heads at the upcoming MLB draft combine.
All right. Well, I guess let's see what happens. We didn't win the high school shit. So let's see what happens here. I know we're going to go to the draft now, so let's see what happens where we go as far as the draft number. It's weird when I play the position player, they were all fist bumping when they were doing this shit. I did, however, get recruited by the same schools, so I'll probably go somewhere around 2 through 5, I guess. There's the fist bump. Wow, projected 9 through 20. Holy shit. That's terrible. Of course I'm going to attend. Why wouldn't I go to that?
All right, welcome back to Studio 3 here at MLB Network. It's Greg Amsinger and my guy, Harold Reynolds. Are you ready for the MLB Draft Combine?
I love it, man. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It's always so exciting. It's right around the corner. What can we expect from this year's event, Harold?
Well, the biggest thing, obviously, you got the top talent in the country coming here to the Combine. You got all 30 teams represented. You have scouts and executives who are making the decisions. I think the biggest thing overlooked is the time they spend talking with the players.
Right.
But obviously, you'll have the evaluations on the field, and we'll dive into that in a second.
It's not just a 24-hour event. This is a 4-day event held at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. It really allows for those scouts you just mentioned to evaluate these players from both a traditional scouting perspective, let's call it the old eye test. We like the old eye test.
Yeah.
And with advanced tracking technologies and metrics, which are also very important.
Well, the metrics has really taken over, and teams are really using the metrics to be able to separate guys. Look, it doesn't matter what league you played in. You might have hit 500. But another guy played in another league, he hit 500, but you don't know how to evaluate those together. So the metrics come in to be a big part of that. So you're going to see the spin rates, the exit velocities, clearly the old school, how hard does somebody throw miles per hour. So those are the metrics that they will be going by and being able to measure guys.
And what about
Exit
days 2 through 4?
velocity.
What's unique about that?
Well, the uniqueness of 2 through 4 are games where you get all this top talent and they play together on the same field at the same time. So I got a kid from Florida playing against a kid from Oregon.
I wonder how the-
And you
how
get
the
a
plays
chance
are
to
gonna
really
work with
get
me
the
being a
true
pitcher.
evaluation in games. So days 2 through 4 are games.
Sounds fun.
Oh, it's awesome.
Should be another great MLB draft.
All right, let's
Combine.
get going in the
Really
combine. I'm
looking
going to skip
forward
into it. Oh, got to get my phone. I wonder if they're going to have me hit or if it's going to be like pitching shit. I imagine it's going to be pitching shit. All right, let's do day one. Let's see what this is all about.
The road to Major League Baseball dreams makes a stop here at the MLB Draft Combine, live from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Alongside Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Jessica, we have a young pitcher here, just wrapped up his season. Now he's got a chance to perform in front of the pro scouts. What are you most looking forward to?
First of all, how cool is it that he gets the opportunity to perform on this stage at a major league park? And there's a lot of pitchers here. So really
Been to a
making
few
sure
games at that
he
park.
stays
That is a
within
pretty
himself
badass
and
stadium.
shows that he deserves a shot at the pro level.
You were a player that was able to thrive under pressure. This is a different kind of pressure than game pressure. How does he block it out and perform?
You know, being able to embrace it. You know, there's a reason why he's here. There's a reason why he gets a chance to showcase his skills. So being able to stay within what he can do and not trying to be like everyone else around him.
All right, let's go down on the field for more. Well, it's time to see how these pitchers fare, Jessica.
Yeah, well, body movement is the first thing scouts are looking for. Balance, rhythm, and timing within his delivery, as well, of course, that arm strength. In the end, can he put it where the catcher is set up?
Come on.
Jessica, your thoughts on his session so far?
This guy's impressive. He's got that real ability to check all the boxes. He's poised out there in this high-stakes situation, and that's a
Oof.
great sign. Seems to have good command and excellent velocity on his pitches. He's showing he belongs at this level.
Damn right I do. Kind of want to see. I've never really had a started a position player and went 5th round and then came back and went 6th round after college. So kind of curious to see what I'll get out of this one.
All right, right, back here with Jessica Mendoza. Day one is in the books for this young prospect. We saw him on the mound. What did you think?
You know, him getting his bullpen work in and getting those nerves out. I mean, that is a big, huge step, and knowing that his work isn't done yet.
That's right. Day two will feature games as the prospects will go head to head. Until then, for Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Thank you very much for watching the MLB Draft Combine live from Phoenix, Arizona.
All right, I guess we're doing a game here. Oh, a new school's recruiting me. Okay. And a new team. Who's the new the Guardians? I'll go play for Chief Wahoo. All right, so I guess we're going to go to day one, or day two rather, game one.
Welcome to game one of the MLB Draft Combine on the show, live from Chase Field in Arizona, home of the Diamondbacks. I'm Ben Gelman. After yesterday's drills, today is the first opportunity for these prospects to show what they can do in a live game situation. First pitch coming up next.
All right, I guess I'm taking the bump.
And on the hill in this one, Joe Stoner. Our starting pitcher is one of the more intriguing arms you'll see at the MLB Draft Combine this year. He carries himself with such confidence. You'd never know from the outside the pressure he must be feeling. Lamont Strawberry leading things off and takes a strike. These tournament
I feel like the
games are,
camera
of
looks
course,
different than
just
it
a part
was.
of the larger picture here at the Combine. Drills and assessments measure each player's fitness, strength,
Oh, the
agility,
aluminum's
and
gone. We're up to wooden
performance,
bats
as
again.
well as other skills.
Fastball. Oh, okay. Sorry, buddy. Well, you're going to get it outside.
Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Willie Iglesias. He breaks his bat.
Throw him out. Throw him out.
In there safely.
That sucks.
Man on at first. Benito Camacho will hit next. Shoots this one on the right field line. Makes the grab. 2 down.
All right. I just need one more out. Get out of
Here's
here.
the first baseman, Richard Mullins. Stoner with a move to first and back in there. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw safe.
I mean, I don't know. I can only throw over there a couple times.
Runner at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate.
All right. Knuckle curve on the outside.
Fights it off. We'll see another.
Change up. Low and away. Now I'm going to gas up and in.
Got it. And that's that. Wears the emotion on the sleeve, but as a pitcher, that's okay as long as you're getting results. And right there, back here in the desert, here's the center fielder, Alan Lopez. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Oh, 1 now.
Ah. All right. Here we go. All right. Another knuckle curve, huh? Oh.
Hard on the ground to first.
Well, he sounded like he blasted that, but that's all right.
Carmine Cabrera, the next to hit.
All right. 1 down. Start you off with an outside curveball.
0-1's the count.
Change up at the knees.
That's a
Oof. Good eye.
One out and the base is empty.
How about gas at the knees?
Close one, but doesn't get the call.
2 balls, 1
Yo, this
strike.
guy's got a tight zone.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
And we're going to go up and tight.
Struck out swinging. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. Musial getting ready to hit. That's
Oh.
a bullet, but it goes foul.
All right, so he was out in front of that one. So we're going to give you a slider out the back door.
Bash down the right side, but foul.
Okay, eat shit.
2 outs, base is empty.
A little change up here.
Got it. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. No runs on no hits, no errors.
Oh, well, hopefully I can move my draft position up with a good performance.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Johnny Reyes.
All right, Johnny, I'm going to have to sit your ass down. It's time for me to start getting cocky up here on the bump.
And the 0-1 now. Swings through it.
So this
Now
is
the
my
0-2 after he's
combine.
too late at that breaking ball. Might need to shorten up and protect if this AB is going to turn around. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. They get the leadoff batter.
Yeah, man, I keep sitting people down with K's here. I may go first round.
And here's the catcher.
We may have to skip college. See what happens. I hit like shit when I played with my other character. This guy's actually doing, I better knock on some wood, but he's doing all right so far.
Ripped to third and
Nice.
caught.
Nice play,
That's so
buddy.
frustrating for the hitter. Tough to accept a liner like that not turning into a hit. Back to the top of the order here. Next to hit, Lamont Strawberry.
What's up,
Struck out on
Lamont?
Just 3 pitches the last time up. Late on
Well,
that
there's
fastball.
4.
Didn't do a good
0-1.
enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing.
Nope.
Oh, he went. He went. Hit the line, Judge.
And that one fouled off.
All right, Lamont. I'm going to give you one shot at this slider, buddy, and then I'm going to come get you with the gas if you do anything. Okay, here we go.
Went around, strike 3. Not an easy call there, but that will end the inning. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning.
All right, give me some runs, guys. Give me some
Back
runs.
here at the
Give me
ballpark.
something to work
Ready to go
with.
in the bottom of the 4th. Now at the dish, Willie Iglesias. Off the plate
Ball,
inside.
that's inside.
And that's ball 1.
Oh, all right, all right. Go 2-1.
Righty comes to the plate.
Ball 3.
Dude, come on, man. What kind of what kind of strike zone are you working with there, Blue?
Rips one to right.
Well, yeah, I had to put it there.
Base hit.
Fucking guy wouldn't call anything else.
Now launches a throw way high.
God damn it, no outs either. All right, all right, all right.
Benito Camacho now at the plate. Runner at second with nobody out.
Oh, that's
Defense
out.
will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run. That one is smoked. Right field. Makes the catch. Tags up from second, heads to third.
All right, it's time.
And now the first baseman, Richard Mullins.
Ball, that's
All right, come on.
And the
Yeah,
strike
well.
zone swells
ball,
in
1 strike.
size.
That's ball 2.
Skips in, and excellent work to hold that one close. Could have been dangerous.
You almost threw it away.
Now this is lifted to center. Makes the grab.
Throw him out, throw him out.
Runner from third. Safe.
Shit.
And it's 1-0. Lopez digs in now. 0 for 1. I'm sure he's not thrilled about giving up the run on the
No,
sac
he's
fly.
not.
Now he has to focus on ending this inning and giving his teammates a chance to reciprocate. Line drive. Fair
God
ball.
damn, man. Everything's just fucking starting. Oh, there we go. Great.
And it's a 2-out double. Cabrera will hit next. Struck out swinging in the first AB. In there for strike 1. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. One
Change
run in
up on the
inning so far.
outside.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
All right, we're
That's
gonna
a
go
great
backdoor
ball action
curveball.
from him to sell the changeup.
Oh shit. Oh, thank God. That sounded like it was going out of the park.
On 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left aboard. On to the top.
All right, guys, get a couple runs.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the
Oh,
third baseman,
all right. Thank
Henry
you. Couple
Manzo.
runs. Just what the doctor ordered, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Help me out here.
That one down the line.
Throw him out. There you go. Okay.
Tosses to first.
Easy.
And
Routine.
The leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th.
I think we're moving up, getting close towards veteran up
So
there on the.
Johnny Reyes.
Yeah, moving up.
Strikeout in the last AB will definitely want to do better this time. Swing and a miss out front that time. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Slings to first. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning.
All right. One more out.
Getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Two outs, bases empty.
Nope. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Knuckle curve on the outside.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2
We do an outside changeup. There we go. We'll take it.
It's a strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. 3 up, 3 down here.
Not bad. 7 strikeouts in 5 innings on my debut up here. I think that's probably not too bad.
Back here at Chase Field. Now it's the second baseman, Lamont Strawberry.
Ooh.
And there's a hit. Runner aboard.
All right, guys. Well, I mean, I'm 6 innings in here. It's probably time to, bring somebody else in off the bench.
Iglesias, the next to hit.
Oh shit! This guy's 2 for 2.
Here comes the 0-1.
Double play ball. Double play ball. Double play ball.
Quickly to second for 1. Not in time at first.
Damn. All right. Well, lead runner. We'll take it.
Manager out of the dugout now.
Oh,
and
come on.
We'll see a change on the mound. Joe
All right.
Stoner done for the day.
Well, let's see what happens here. Hopefully, he can give me the W.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Joey Da Silva.
Come on, J-Dog. All right. Here we go. Let's see what
Lot
happens.
of late movement. That can make it tough on hitters. Stoner pitched into the 6th and had 7 punch-outs against 1 earned run. Not the most dominant effort on the mound, but he strung together some good innings and kept him in the ballgame.
Did I get the loss?
End of the bargain.
Velocity, huh? All right. And a new team. The Giants. I'll go play in San Francisco. Well, all right. It doesn't show me having a loss. So, I wonder if I'm going to pitch 3 different times. I guess not. Hey, what's up? Thank you for the follow. All right, so I guess that's it. I get to pitch one time through the combine and then see what happens. So I guess let's see what happens. Somewhere 5th through the 8th round. All right, so I'm gonna let the draft decide too. I don't want to try to pick a team. Control or break. We'll go to TCU, I guess. We'll go with the highest exposure and a breaking package. And let's see where they're going to take us in the draft here.
With the 19th pick in the 6th round, the Washington Nationals select Joe Stoner, a starting pitcher from the West region.
That's cool. We'll go to college instead. Just for the whole storyline effect anyway.
As we continue through day 2 of this year's draft, we got a high school player with the latest pick. And Harold, this is a guy that's already committed to one of the best college baseball programs in the country. What do you think his immediate future holds?
Well, he's got a future. He's a nice young talent, but I don't think he's ready for pro ball. I think he has a lot more development to do. And going to the college that he's going to, they do a great job of developing players. I think he really has to look at that seriously. Pro ball is pro ball. But college, you got a chance to go and you can make mistakes and still have an opportunity to come back.
But he did get drafted for a reason. So this big league organization thinks they've got the developmental expertise in their system. They want him to sign, do they not?
No doubt. I see what they see in him. There's upside talent. I'm just saying pro ball will eat him up right now. He's not ready.
Well, yeah, I'm a 58 overall, buddy. Give me 20
That's
points.
A very candid take. And who knows, maybe in a couple years we'll see him in the first round.
It's a dream come true, but we're not going to go. We're going to go play college. No. I'm going to go ahead and go to college. We're going to go ahead and play that route. I know it's only a couple of games, and then we're back in the draft again, so it's all good. I'd like to bump my spot up a little bit higher. During the postseason to ensure, got all the way in the postseason. While the game is tied. Well, we're going to go with filthy. I like filthy break. 3 years later. I like to be the noble, modest ball player. This is actually kind of this just feels pretty added on. It's kind of like the female player add-on last year. They made such a big deal out of it, and then after the first 20 clicks of the thing, it didn't really matter anymore. I think I played like 2 or 3 seasons with a female pitcher, and like nothing was really ever made out of it. Rounds 2 and 5, it's not too bad. Hopefully I can have a good game. Yeah, I know. I needed to work on my draft pick and get some more experience, coach. And I wanted your sick breaking package. So, you know. All right, we need to win this college game. Oh, shit. I got some gear. I need it. That'll help boost me up. I'm not going to mess with any of that yet. I just want to see the packages. There we go. Okay, don't care. %2 boost to all fielding and pitching perks. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how all this works, because I was looking through. I have a grip of cash from pulling packs and stuff, but I'm not sure. All right. So let's go ahead and do game 1 here and see what happens. I imagine we're going to be pitching, so let's try to get a dub with some Ks.
Greetings from the ballpark at Omaha. MLB The Show brings you game 1 of the College Baseball Championship. It's the TCU Horned Frogs
Game 1.
and the Vanderbilt Commodores.
3 or 5 game
John
series.
Chris Singleton with you, and Singy today, one of back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound today, Joe Stoner.
Anytime you have
It didn't change my stuff.
pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a
Oh, we're back to aluminum bats.
able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Next to hit, Melvin Gallo.
All right, we're going to start with a knuckle curve. Here we go, buddy.
Game one of the college baseball championship. These players have got
Another one. All right, backdoor. Backdoor.
The massive crowd here and national audience watching at home.
All right, up and in fastball. You got it.
Biggest stage they played on.
There we go.
Struck him out. 2 out.
Well, a pretty big contrast in that at bat. First couple of pitches down in the zone, and those are competitive pitches. So you have
Fastball low and inside.
with 2 strikes, ran that fastball by him up high, and there was just no.
Never mind. Fastball ripped down the third baseline.
Around first, heading for 2.
Throw him out. Throw him out. Gun him down. Yes. All right, we'll take that shit. Good job, guys. Good job.
That ends the inning. Scoreless after 1.
Good job.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
Thank you for some runs, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much.
Stoner back to work. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field.
Oh, shit, that's a triple.
And he's there with a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
All right, well, I guess I got to hold some shit down now.
Heather Dunham. Now in the box, comes up empty with a swing.
Heather. Oh, okay.
Looking across the field, Singy, you know physically the talent is there for all of these athletes. Now is when the mental game really comes into play.
I couldn't agree more, Boot. It's time to lock in and focus, which isn't easy to do
Oof.
under such a bright spotlight. But performing with this kind of pressure is exactly the kind of thing to help prepare you for the big leagues.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for.
Him. Her name's Heather.
Strikeout. And there's one away. Bretland Risser.
1 out. All right, I need 2 more outs.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. He's safe.
Damn, that guy stole that shit quick.
Penny stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Foul ball still 0-2.
All right, I need to strike this guy out. So we're going to go with the slider out the back. There we go. 2 down. All right.
2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs
All right, now we just need to get this guy out
his timing will be back on track.
and get out of here.
Bowman has to step out of the way for ball 1. That's in for a strike. Just missed. That's the ball. 2 outs and a runner at third.
Change up on the outside. Oh, threw it too high. Oh, thank you for swinging at that. Appreciate it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
All right, fastball low and away.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
He was in front of it. Fastball up high.
Slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pagan.
That'll work. We'll take it.
Drops into the glove.
Doubled means nothing. We'll take it. All right.
Welcome back to the College Baseball Championship. Leonardo Mays now at the plate.
I love seeing these outstanding young athletes out there on college's biggest stage. Just goes to show you what
Let's
hard
go for
work,
2 or more
dedication,
strikeouts. Fuck it.
pure love for the game can do.
And
Damn
the
it.
first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away.
Well,
for the out.
2 strikeouts might be kind of tough now.
Just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Nope.
Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And stepping in is the speedy Reynaldo Cannon. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Nice call, Blue. I like that.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Swing and a miss. Struck him out in a heater.
Just
All right, 2 down. 2 down.
3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe...
All right, now I need one more strikeout.
He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Gallo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Boyle off of first with 2 away.
Whoa.
He's
Whoa.
kind of wondering where it missed.
Whoa.
Getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
A dive. Nice stop from his knees. The throw to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
First and second, 2 outs.
Well, I can still get a strikeout and pull. Nope, maybe not. That's all right, though. We'll take it. We'll take it.
A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 3 innings complete. The Horned Frogs lead it 4-0. Bottom of the 4th, and now the center fielder, Tyler Penny. Right through there for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got...
Oh, come on. All right. Knuckle curve out the back. There we go. We'll take that too.
Pitch got the better of him that time.
5 Ks.
Dunham will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time.
Okay, Heather's apparently a male.
To first, but it
Come on, guys.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
We'll bounce back. Just turn 2.
Situations, the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard.
I haven't followed you yet. I will when I'm done.
Stoner ready to work now for TCU. Fought off foul.
All right. Gonna go for a low strike for try to get double play ball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Knuckle curve out back.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
This guy's fighting me off.
And
there we go.
A miss, down on strikes, so he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And here's the first baseman, Rory Bowman. He's
all right, 2 outs.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw.
Okay, curveball right inside on the knees.
And strike 2.
More and more guys are...
And we're going to go with a fastball high and tight. Sit him down.
Keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. On to the... Welcome back to the ballpark at Omaha. And now Leonardo...
Okay, let's see what they give me this time. Let's just go ahead and take that one. We'll just try to give it up without a run.
Stoner back to work. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pagan. Makes
all right,
catch,
1 out.
There's 1 gone. And the batter now, Bradley Boyle. 1 for 1 with...
I was trying to find the sound.
The single so far. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
It seems like the crowd noise is kind of loud if I got both my earbuds in. So,
Swing and a
but I know there's no noise other than that because there can't be any music.
first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ronaldo
All right, 2 outs. Need one more.
0 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled away.
Pushing the pitching upgrade out there from the looks of it. It looks like we're almost full to veteran, so moving up.
And now it's even up. Fastball
There we go.
the corner at the knees.
Looking sharp.
And
5 shutout innings.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage.
Knuckle
against
curve here.
mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
To the right side. And that chance
nice
taken.
range.
And save.
Oh,
He
come
busted
on.
it down the line for that infield single.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got
Damn.
great speed.
Run around the move. Strike in there. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base.
That boy was quick. He had 90 speed.
And one in scoring position. Fastball for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be.
All right, we're going to try right here on the front door.
Lifted in the air out to left.
All right.
Todd makes the grab. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Ochoa.
Start you off with a low fastball.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be
Same
challenging
spot,
for
but a
some
changeup.
pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Oh, they gave me a couple more runs too, which is perfect.
And that's 1 out as they get the lead.
At least I'll get a college win.
So digging in, Tyler Penny. Ball 1, no strikes. Strike 1.
1-1.
Change up on the back. Oh, shit, he missed it.
It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Damn.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Didn't mean to let it go all the way through. That was my bad.
Watches that one miss. Ground ball right side.
Shit.
Through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Couple of singles back to back. Just one of those
All right.
high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you.
Need a
out.
K or a double play ball.
At the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th.
Double play ball.
Great stop.
Oh, come on.
Takes it himself and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
All right. 2 outs.
Now here is Rory Bowman.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Okay, slider coming inside on your kneecaps, buddy.
Strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys,
And now we're going to hit you with some gas up on the... Boom, have a seat.
And it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Welcome back to the College Baseball Championship on the show. Leading off, Leonardo Mays. Ground ball right side.
Damn, right through the fucking hole.
So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the third base.
Seems like as soon as I get into the stretch.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul.
Well, the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
0-1. Misses just off.
God
the
damn,
outside
that's
edge. I think that was a strike.
me too. All right, knuckle curve on the outside.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And now we're going to go with low gas right here at the kneecaps.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
9K. 9Ks for him so far. That's got to be good for me in the...
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. O'Donnell makes the grab. 2 down.
All right, one more out.
Digging in, Melvin Gallo. 1 for 3. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
All right, same spot, but same attempted spot.
And a base hit right there. And now first and second with 2 outs.
It's all right.
Nice line drive to the pull side.
Oh, come on.
But just stayed through it nice.
Oh, whatever.
Alvaro McFadden gets the
Bring it
ball
home,
now.
McFadden.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Damn.
Stoner with a solid performance on the mound, Singy.
Yeah, he did what it took to help get his team the win, Boog. All eyes were on him and his team in their first one here in Omaha, and they came through. It showed the scouts that he has the pitching prowess to take his game to the pro level.
Let's see what happens here next. I wonder if I'll get to pitch again before college is over. One more win to the national championship. So I wonder if I get to pitch tomorrow too. Oh, well, shit, that works. Up to a 63. As we jump off into our... All right, now let's do next game. See what happens here.
Live from the ballpark in Omaha, this is the College Baseball Championship, the elimination game. It's the Cal State Fullerton Titans and the TCU Horned Frogs.
All right, let's see if I'm pitching. Yeah, I imagine so. All right, here we go. Taking the bump.
To get underway, and on the hill today, Joe Stoner.
Oh, Cal State Fullerton. I could have gone there too. Now I need to win.
How he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things
I imagine we might hit the veteran bump this match, or this game rather.
It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ah, that was my bad.
Now 1 and 2. You know, Singy, this elimination game might be when these players really feel the pressure to make their mark.
Absolutely. They know the history, Boog. They're fully aware.
God damn it, we're going to start off like that.
Big Dave Winfield made a name for themselves here in Omaha.
And now the DH, Robbie Thacker. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Marmolejo on at first. Nobody out.
Be aggressive.
Check on the runner. Marmolejo dives back in safely.
We got no one here.
And the pitch.
Quickly down.
All right, 0-2.
I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
We're going to go with a low fastball. Oh, shit.
And that
That one
is
got away from me.
downstairs. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Puts it away for the out.
All right, one down.
First out of the inning, he showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position.
All right.
Things would look a little
Knuckle
different
curve
if he didn't make that play.
outside.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
All right. Change up outside.
And that
Get
one
there,
is
get
lifted in
there,
the air.
get there.
Makes the grab on
Thank
the
you.
run. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
I thought there was already 2 outs. Ha.
So
All right.
go ahead run in scoring position. O'Neal digs in now. And that misses. Ball 1. Ball in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate.
Come on now. Gotta hold him.
2 outs.
I don't even know how that one went in the dirt, but
Towards
all right.
the corner.
Foul. Okay, that'll work too. Good
Makes
job.
the catch,
Good range, buddy.
And that'll do it. Second inning set to go. Now at the plate.
All right, guys, need some runs. I'm going to try to do my part, but you need to do yours.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
And it's even up.
Oh.
This player just continues to impress me with his poise and presence. He knows he belongs here, and he's letting the rest of us know it too.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
All right, we're going to go with the outside changeup.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Fastball up high.
That one the other way.
He hit that shit out of self-defense.
Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That thing got away from me, and he hit that so he wouldn't get hit in the nuts, it looked like.
So up next, Eric Oliger.
Get this guy out of here.
I'm trying.
That's a strike. 0-1.
Most hitters are looking for a first pitch fastball. You're not really timed up for a changeup, so if it's well located by the pitcher, he can get strike 1.
All right, we're going to give him a backdoor knuckle curve.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball.
Curveball.
I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to
Thanks,
just
that
get
was
by him.
my bad. I hung that
In the
curveball.
box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Okay, we'll do it.
And that's outside. And the count 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see
He
another.
did. We're going to go with the slider out the back door. Oh, you lucky bastard.
But it kicks foul.
Going to plop this right here in your knees.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets. Welcome back to the college
Come
baseball
on, guys.
championship.
Need some runs.
Now, Brandon Blanchard.
Oh, shit, I'm a veteran now, huh?
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Come on, calm down.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
What a bunch of shit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And that is out of play. Top of the third, no score. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And that's
You don't know that.
Strike and quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out.
Is that 2 down?
3 Ks in this one.
Came inside
1 out. All right.
fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the
Goes a
inside
knuckle
part.
curve right here on the inside of the plate.
Runner on the go. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Damn it.
And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
That worked out perfectly for him.
Over that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Swings through that.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch. It's going to produce
All right.
a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Double play ball.
Lays out, but
Nope.
he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And a
Fuck.
run comes in to score.
Well, it certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Fernandez in the box now. Takes strike
Man,
one.
it sucks.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the
Double steal. There's a ball.
Oh, he is meat.
Third, and he's out.
Well, that changes a lot of shit right there.
And he grounds one to the right side.
And now we're out of it.
Throws to first in
Perfect.
time.
They ran themselves out of an inning. We'll take that every day.
Damage. But they push across 1 run, 3 hits, no errors.
All right, guys.
1 left on base.
I need you guys to get me a run.
On to the 4th. Now
Perfect.
here is Dante O'Neill. Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And that's outside.
Oh, man, I held on that too long. That's my bad.
2-1.
Here we go.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one lifted to left. Pagan makes the grab, 1 down. So digging in, Chang Ho Donnelly grounded out his first time.
All right, Chang Ho.
Close one.
Oh,
Doesn't
come
get the
on.
Ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Center field.
Right to him. Look at that shit. That's perfect. Boom.
Drops into the glove. 2 down. Eric Oliger getting ready to hit. And the
Ooh.
first pitch misses for ball 1.
2 down.
Now nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Knuckle curve coming in. Damn it.
Another ball.
All right.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off.
2-2. All right. Knuckle curve on the outside.
2 down, nobody on.
There we go. Sit your ass down.
It's a strikeout.
Now give me a go-ahead run.
Welcome back to the ballpark at Omaha. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Elvin Ramirez. Stoner back to work. And it's fouled off.
Well, these guys need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority.
Get it,
but
get
it's
it, get
just
it.
not happening for them so far.
I will take it.
0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
There you go. Eat it up. Eat it up.
And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. At the plate, Jarrett Urban.
All right. Some low away gas. Here we go.
Outside left, and that's ball 1. All tied up, and we're at the top of the
Low
5th.
away gas again.
Just
Oh, god damn.
Looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Curveball.
2 outs. Just missed.
Good opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Check swing, called strike.
This game has been so tight.
All right.
It feels
Here we
like
go.
the next
3-2.
score will win it.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right.
There you go.
field.
Take it.
Cross.
Good job.
Takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down.
All right.
that time.
Now it's our
Top
turn.
of the 5th coming up.
Come on, boys. Get something.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half
Damn.
of inning number 6. And stepping in is the speedy Alexi Marmolejo.
Earn a run by not allowing. Jesus. All right. Let's do this one. I'd like the K's, but I'm just more concerned about getting the W.
First pitch.
Oh,
just
come
misses.
on. This ump is tough.
To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Now the number 2.
Yeah, I don't really care about the strikeouts because if I start trying for strikeouts, then I'm going to wind up getting hit, and
Right through there for
I don't
a
want to
strike.
lose. I'd rather win.
Impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Here's a high fly ball.
All
out
right,
to
up,
center.
up. 2. That'll be 2. 2 outs.
Under it. And there are 2 outs. Next to hit, Marlon Fernandez. 0 for 2 in this one.
He got a hold of that one.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that extends the inning.
Yeah, not much I could do. That was a good hit.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dante O'Neill. That's outside. 1-0. Swing
Hey,
and a
thanks,
miss.
buddy. I appreciate.
1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws the first. Third
Yeah, I don't care about
out.
failing that. I'm more concerned about getting the win.
And a man left.
All right, guys, give me another run.
Welcome
Oh.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Benji Harley.
Damn, I dropped from 2 to 5 to 3 to 4. It must be tough to go first round. Like, you must have to have a hell of a game. Well, I guess we'll see. Do I get to pitch again? Oh, maybe I get to pitch again.
Live from the ballpark at Omaha, the show brings you the college championship game. It's the LSU Tigers.
Oh,
and
shit.
the TCU Horned Frogs.
Here we go. Championship game.
Just about set. Getting the nod on the mound, Joe Stoner. How about a report on him, Chris?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Try that one.
And that is out of play. Right through there for a strike. Question for you, Singy. How many players who won a college title went on to win a World Series?
Let's see, I don't know how many, but I know who did it most recently, Boog, and that'd be Walker Buehler. He was on the 2024 LA Dodgers and the 2014 Vanderbilt Commodores.
Now it's going to be Bryant Luis. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Pagan.
Catch it.
sizing this
Okay.
one up.
Ooh, almost to the warning track.
2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Sammy Huber digs in now. Swinging a foul straight back.
Knuckle curve.
Next
Way
offering
outside.
way off the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. Inside, just missed.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
In the air, right side of the infield. Roper. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We're midway in inning number 1. No score.
All right, guys, get some runs.
All set for the start of the
There we
inning.
go.
Now it's the DH, Ken Zavala. Stoner back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Tell you what, I hope there's some kids at home right now being inspired by these players who are not much older than them, competing at the very highest level of college sports.
Tosses to first and quickly 1 away in the second. Now the catcher up to hit, Ryan Spindler.
Hold on, I'm all tied up. 1 second.
Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located.
Oof.
Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And a couple of
It does look like a base hit.
at the plate. Bert Kramer.
All right, Bert.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. Around first and hustling for second.
Come on, throw him out, throw him out, throw him out.
But he's in there easily.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boo. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Casey Ewing stands in now and watches strike 1. On the ground.
There we go.
out to short.
That'll get us out of here.
Fires over to first. And that is the inning.
That
So
works.
no runs here,
That
no base
works.
hit, no errors, and 1. Welcome back to the National Championship. Now it's the right fielder, Edgardo Trout. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Here's the 3rd baseman, Beckett Singh. Now this is in the air down the line. Pagan pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Demetrius Pride. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's a strike. That one finds the corner. 0-2 now.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But
All right, going for a curveball
good pitches to get him out.
on the back door.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
All right, we'll give him a change up. If he fouls this one off or I miss, we're going high with it. All right, we're going high and tight with a gas.
See if he can upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
Away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Pulls that one foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swinging a foul out of play.
2 strikes. All right.
Check on the runner, and he's back in easily. This to third, Baco. They take the force out number 3. No
We'll take
runs,
it.
no
We'll
hits,
take it.
No errors, and 1 left on. On to the 4th. Now here is Sammy Huber.
We're going to try this one.
And a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive.
Ooh, thank you.
1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So
And have a seat, pal.
A little more selective up there.
That was pretty nasty.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And next is the designated hitter, Ken Zavala.
Foul ball. Foul ball. All right. Fastball far out and away.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Take a slider out the back door. Ooh.
And it goes just
Jesus, he pulled that thing.
1 out, base is empty. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, left side. Pagan sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. So up next, Ryan Spindler. 0 for 1 so far.
Nobody on.
That one catches the zone. Strike 1. Swings through that.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation,
Okay, we're going to go for a fastball up and in. A little chin music. Oh.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs. Tries to hold up.
Hell yeah. Thanks, man. Pull that trigger.
Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Welcome back to the College Baseball Championship from the ballpark at Omaha. Bert Kramer getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Casey Ewing now at the plate. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Curveball inside around the knees.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches. Per
Fastball low and away.
That bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
We're going to go fastball up and in on him now. Oh, okay, well, we'll try your curveball technique on the back corner here. Outside. Back door.
Foul ball.
Okay, now we're going to do things my way.
The Tigers trailing by a run, and we're in the top of the 5th. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Grindell makes the grab. And
All right, 2 down.
So digging in, Edgardo Trout. Grounded out his first time up. On the ground, right side.
There we go.
And that one handled. Sends it to first, and that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. The Horn Frogs.
Come on, guys, get some runs. Get some runs.
And welcome back back to the ballpark.
Not
Now
listening.
the third baseman, Beckett, Singh. Stoner back to work. And that one fouled off.
And we're moving on up towards All-Star too, which is crazy. Haven't even made it into the triple or double A yet.
They'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard.
Get there, get there, get there, get there, get there. Thank you. Good play, guys.
And there's one down. So up next, Demetrius Pride. He's 0 for 1.
Is my challenge to hit him again?
In the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Get him out of there. One out. You got one.
Let's try this one.
That's in for a strike. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's the second baseman, Bryant Luis. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And that one sliced foul. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now.
All right, come on, guys. Just a couple of runs.
Welcome back to the National Championship on the show. Sammy Huber digs in now. The Tigers in
All right, perfect.
distance, but have
Perfect.
some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And that one fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give
God
the other
damn
team
it.
any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Well,
Ken
a
Zavala
one or less
to hit.
baseman. Okay, well, fair enough. Whatever.
Tapped at the plate, but
We're
it's
just
a
trying to get the
foul ball.
dub here, guys.
'Stoner ready to work now for TCU.
0-2.
For a strike.
Sit down. Oops.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Pagan sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close
Oops.
that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Yeah, that guy's generous, man. I like him.
Spindler started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first.
That's
and
twice that
that's
homie's hooked me up. All right, here you go. Up top, buddy. A little sweet chin music. Slider out the back. Shit.
Towards first, and it finds its way through for a hit. They fired in quickly.
All right,
So
all right,
it's first
all right.
and second with only one away. So digging in, Bert Kramer. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet.
Double play ball.
Velocity
God,
toward the location of this
shit.
next pitch is going to be.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. Throw is offline, and he
Fuck.
scores.
They're gonna sit me down now too. Yeah, I knew that was coming.
It's 3-1. Manager out of Benji Harley into the game.
Oh well, at least we won the shit. All right.
The opportunity to come in and protect the
Now
team
let's see what happens.
late in the ball game.
3-4.
Some are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Their national champion singing a perfect ending to an
Yeah, thanks. It was a good game. Third or fourth round. Nope, I'm going to let the fate decide. Yeah, me too. Let's see what happens. Draft day. Oh, 15 tokens. That helps. Let's see what we got. He shows up in a suit and shit. Hell yeah, we'll go play for the White Sox in Chicago. Maybe they'll trade us across the pond over there to the other Chicago team. We'll take a third round draft. You probably could get first if you win high school and
Okay, so another college player taken off the board here in the early rounds of this draft. It's another player who was drafted out of high school, went to school, had a strong but not outstanding college career, Harold. What do you think of this young man? Because he didn't put up any staggering
won the
college
championship.
stats, but scouts clearly have liked him for a while.
Well, they've liked him, and this is where the metrics have helped him. You know, statistically, not all there, but when you see him on the field and you see him go through the combine-type workouts, you see the potential of being an impact player. Not everybody's a #1 pick that ends up being a big-time player in the big leagues.
So maybe in the minor leagues, he can get with one instructor, one coach, who can unlock that talent that we've been waiting to see.
That's what you're dreaming on, and that's why you draft him and hoping you can develop it.
Look, he bet on himself out of high school, went to college.
Sweet. Well, let's see what happens here. Hey, man, I'm in the show. I'm cool. I'm going to thank my coaches. Stay humble. Thanks, guys. I'm going to put up some big numbers for y'all. Birmingham Barons, huh? Hell yeah, I'm ready. Good. Send some more shit right now. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. All right, let's go ahead and do a quick upgrade here. $66 overall. And guys, we're going to go ahead and hang it up here before this. So we did our high school run and our college run. We got our draft. We're going to be playing AA ball in the next stream. I do like paying the pitcher, so we will continue the dynamic pitcher. But for now, tonight, Steve with Stone Gaming, and I am out.